Ladies and gentlemen, I am entering Dorman Middle School. It's a piece of shit school with all these piece of shit schools. And we're gonna see about this bullying.
The dinner bell has rung. Come on in,
Good morning. Come on, Goose. Esteban, go eat breakfast. Good morning. Here we go. Let's see how it turns out. Also, the principal is not available. Her ass is not in school yet.
You can. She's not here right now, but
Yes, Michelle.
you want to have a seat. Mrs. Lewis was just looking for you outside at traffic. That's all.
Okay.
She said she was looking for you.
Hi, can I, you know when the principal gonna be available? Or somebody I can talk to ASAP because I'm pressing charges on some child.
Okay. Well, all I can tell you is I can see if Mrs. Saracena is available, but Mrs. Lewis is not here right this morning.
Okay, well, I need to know. You can make a copy. It's for the school records, just in case something happens to my son.
Okay.
I have it for records.
Good morning. Hi. How are you? Welcome.
Yeah, but no, she just came in, so maybe I can talk to her.
Thank you. We see her.
You have a copy or am I making a copy?
You making a copy? Just have one for your records. So there's nobody to talk to about bullying?
Kevin just. Yeah.
There's nobody to talk to about bullying that I've been
trying to
talking
find Mrs. Saracena.
Okay.
It's just, I'm not.
No, you stay with original, honey.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
in?
Mrs. Saracena?
what room you in?
11?
Can you come down to the office for a moment? You are here for the art teacher. You should have a subfolder and plans in the library, or it is the library. So her home base is in the library.
So not in the
Some
mood.
classes she goes to, some classes she's taking there. It should be on her sub-plans.
There's some chopstick.
Okay, thank you.
So the principal won't be available at all today?
I don't know, she just, as you saw.
No, I know, but this is serious. I mean, it has happened with my other son, and she didn't take it serious, so I'm asking.
All I'm telling you is what I know.
Okay.
She just walked in the door and then said she had to go outside. So I don't know
Okay.
what's happening out there. All I can tell you is if you want to take a seat, I can find out.
I have to go to school myself.
Yeah, all I can, and I called Mrs. Saracena and she's coming.
Okay. Well, will she take it serious?
You'd have to talk with her. You'll have to talk.
No, I know. Okay. Where are you going to class?
Are you going to breakfast?
Yeah, he ate breakfast already.
Okay.
But go downstairs with your brother. Go ahead, baby. Wait, no, he can't go downstairs because I don't know if that kid is downstairs.
Well, he's welcome to sit on the bench.
Then you can sit right there on the bench with me.
I mean, there's.
Yeah. Hi. I'm not very good.
Okay. Oh, you matched Mrs. Saracena? You wanted to see me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, come on in.
Come on, Eli.
Make things better for you, I don't know.
I would hope so. I reported it 3 times.
Well, come on in. Is Mrs. Lewis here?
No, she's not even.
Can't step outside. I don't know what's going on
We're gonna
outside.
sit in here for a few minutes until she comes in.
Well, I don't have that much time. I have to go to school. So
Okay.
since you can relate
Well,
it
I'm
to
not
her.
sitting, so what's up? Look, as you see.
Well,
No,
no.
you sit. What's up?
My son's. Well, I gave them the well, I have a copy for my records. Basically, this kid, Marcus, has been bullying my son
Marcus who, hon?
since the beginning of the school year.
Marcus Glenn.
Since the beginning of the school year.
Mm-hmm.
I reported it to his homeroom teacher. I reported to the principal. Nobody's taking it serious. Yesterday, I picked up my kids, and I have 4 witnesses to this. He pushes my son into the street and kicks him in the nuts and runs away.
did that to you?
Yeah, he did that, and he ran.
Who'd you tell, Mrs. Valley at the
He
beginning?
couldn't. Was it your teacher?
I told Miss Busquets.
Oh, Miss Busquets. Okay.
And I told her personally for the simple fact that we had a meeting for his report card.
Okay.
This happened in front of my face. I am pressing charges. I'm making a police report.
You know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's just the fact that I feel this has happened to Irvin before, and the principal has sent me to a completely different teacher that didn't even know my son when it came down to me confronting her about bullying, about Irvin being bullied.
Okay.
He's not a troublemaker.
I know he's not.
He stood on the floor for like a good 5 minutes from the pain. Now he's coming to school and everybody's asking him if he's okay. How embarrassing is that? You understand what I'm saying?
Kids?
Yeah. His friends. No. Of course. But it's just the fact that she didn't take me serious when it came down to Irving, and I need somebody to take my son serious when it comes to
press
Elijah.
charges.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
You have
because
that
he
right
physically
if you
hit my
observed
son.
him.
Yeah.
Is this note to who?
Well, this note
I
is
know
to the
it's a
school for the
copy.
record, and this is my copy.
Okay, I just want to see what you want.
This is like full blown ridiculous, and I need somebody to take me serious.
Well, we take things seriously here. So
She
I
never
will
took me
talk to
serious
Ms.
when it came
Bousquet.
down to my son being bullied. So no, this is my experience with Dorman. She didn't. She sent me to another teacher that didn't know my son.
Well,
I'm the
what?
principal.
We're here about this one, so.
Exactly. That I'm just telling you my experience of being bullied. That's why I said to take me serious, because it wasn't being taken serious when it came down to Irving. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
You're just coming in
asking.
to let me know what transpired yesterday. And you're pursuing that, which you have a right as his parent. You probably should. I would agree. Okay, I'll speak to Ms. Bousquet, and I'll see.
It shouldn't have escalated to this, because it should have been handled before.
This is news to me.
To you.
All I can say is
Exactly.
from here, I will take it and do a little investigation. Okay.
He's around him during class. I don't want him around my son.
Okay.
Sorry, papi.
Well, that's why I'm going to talk to her and see what's going on. And do you sit next to each other?
No.
Are you in the same class for ELA and then math?
ELA, I go to ELA, he stays at math.
Okay.
Who's the child?
Marcus Glenn. And you're in Miss Bousquet's homeroom? And what homeroom is Marcus in? Miss Valley's?
I've been reported this, and I don't take you serious because you didn't take me
11?
serious.
Was it reported to?
It was reported to his teachers twice in the beginning. He's been bullying him since the beginning of the school year. That's understandable, but the last time I came to you, through my experience, when my other son was getting bullied, you sent me to another teacher that didn't completely know him. That's my experience to you. I don't know. This was when my son Irving was in the school.
Right, I know.
So that's why I'm here. That's why I wrote it. That's why my son shouldn't have to come to school with fear. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't bully nobody. He don't bother nobody. He is being bullied.
Maria,
understand what I'm
say to you, we've had a relationship for a long time with Irving and blah, 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 So I'm here.
I know, and I've spoken to you before, and it's just, I'm just saying, I'm a concerned parent. If I wasn't, I would have brushed it off. But it happened right in front of
I'm
me.
hearing about Elijah, so.
When it comes to both of y'all, yes.
Yeah.
But to the teachers, no.
Well, you know what? And because you've been around, if you don't get anywhere with the teachers, you take it to the next step. You can call. I'm
The
here
only reason why I never
99% of
approached
the
her is
time.
because she never took me serious with Irving. I'm sorry, but if I'm coming to the principal and the principal is like, oh, I can't do it, go to this teacher, and the teacher doesn't know my son, I'm not going to take you serious. So I'm asking you and I'm pleading nicely if you can please protect my son and have something be done with it. I shouldn't have to go.
The matter, but when we're saying
I have witnesses.
I'm not saying that you don't have witnesses, but the protocol is we have to investigate the matter. That's the procedure that is outlined by the state.
What you never did last time.
Well, I can't speak to what happened last time because honestly, I don't recall what occurred last
Well,
time.
I do because my son went through it.
And we're in a situation now that we're attempting to get to the bottom of. So we'll follow the procedure in regards to the information which we're hearing for the first time.
So what is the teacher's procedure as far as me confronting her at a parent-teacher conference, or if not, when he came to me when he was crying? What is the teacher's protocol? Like, what do? They don't report it to you guys saying that their students are being
within their classroom.
bullied?
The teachers investigate within their classroom.
But they don't relay it to you guys?
The teachers investigate within their classroom. If there's a concern or an issue, it's addressed with all students and any students, whomever's involved, and then it's usually brought to myself or to the principal. It sometimes is resolved without that being necessary. I'm only telling you what the process is. I can't speak to what transpired here. But
I know, but I'm asking
you're
you
looking
a fair
nervous,
question.
and I don't want you to be nervous because we're going to talk to Ms. Bousquet and we're going to figure it out. Okay, hon? Okay.
I don't want him next to my son. That's what I'm trying to
understand.
I don't want to bring it to a police report type level. You know what I'm saying? But he physically did that to my son. And you're going to push him in the street where there's cars coming? And kick him in the nuts and run? That's
and I
reckless.
can't tell you what that was all about. I don't know. We'll talk. We'll investigate. First, I'm hearing of it. Was it over there?
Yeah. Well, you get this messed up, and that's where my car parked. Where I parked my car, whatever the case may be. But yeah, it was at dismissal time. So I couldn't turn back around and, because I know you're doing what you gotta do, and I know she's doing what she gotta do.
No, I was just wondering as to what time of the day it was.
Oh, it was right after school. Like,
What did you communicate to the teacher? Because we have a conversation with the teacher as well.
the same thing that he relates to me, I relate to the teacher as far as when it came down to him being bullied in a cubby.
Okay.
I can't give you exact dates, but this is my third time
I'm
here.
just saying, what is your son communicating to you as being issues? And
Marcus has been an issue since the beginning of the year. He's told me about cubby issues as far as him pushing him around in cubbies or him saying certain things to him in class. And
Marcus, what?
bully stuff. But you know bully stuff. I don't know the exact words, but right now I'm pissed off because he physically hit him.
Marcus.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm focused on.
Like, does he use swear words? Okay. Are you guys, you're not in the same coat room though, right?
are you in the same homeroom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. He told me no in the car.
Yes, you are in the same homeroom.
You're just the kids from 11.
You're not going to get in trouble, honey. Don't be scared. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to vouch for you.
You know what, Elijah, I could just get up and go get the roster and figure it out, but you know, it's May, you've been in that room all year.
Exactly, and I've been reporting it since the beginning of the year.
Which guy's homeroom?
In the front of
Right by the door? No?
like 2 desks.
Okay, okay, where does Marcus sit?
He sits in the second row, 4 desks, so the back.
We're just back. And who were your buddies up there? Who do you hang out with?
I hang out to Stanley.
Alright, just don't know anybody else.
Sometimes they come to the comes